Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Levi Black Eagle. I am the youngest son of Audrey and Cedric Black Eagle. I was born here in Billings, but I was raised in Lodgegrass my entire life, where I attended school and graduated in 99. LG, baby. So that was for my Algerians over there. I'm running for secretary of the Crow tribe because have you ever had one of those problems where you just couldn't figure it out? You were looking at it, and the more you looked at it, the more confused you got. And then you took a step back and you left and you came back with a fresh pair of eyes. And then all of a sudden the problem was the solution was there. Oh, why didn't I see that the whole time? I feel that as a tribe, our tribe needs a fresh pair of eyes for the problems that we see right now. I feel like we are trapped in a little bit of an antiquated system, an old way of thinking, a way that may have been okay back a while ago, but today, the way we're operating, it just isn't working. It's not working at all with that. You don't need the 2020 vision to see that our tribe is in a dire straits right now. It's not in a good place. And there's old, tired eyes looking at the same problems, not being able to see a solution. And I feel that myself, Vienna, and Malva, we could be those fresh eyes for you. We could be those fresh eyes that could come in and say, this is how we're going to solve this problem. It was right here laying under us the whole time, and for whatever reason, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it, and you're not doing it. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Vienna solved the trash problem at one point. It was all good to go and ready to be solved. All they had to do was do it, and they did not do it. For whatever reason, I don't know. They're tired eyes, I guess, just looking at a problem and not seeing the solution. All we are seeing are problems, and we keep naming off the problems, but we're not hearing a lot of solutions, and that's what we need. We need people not blaming the past anymore and looking to the future. Whatever happened, and there's nothing we could do about it. We can't change the past, but we can change the future. We can take the steps necessary to make right what was wrong. We can make the steps necessary to make our tribe a better place. And I believe that I'm on the team to do so. I believe that we are completely 100% selfless people. And when you have a group of selfless people leading by example, LG baby, that there's no limit to what you can do. Because when you're in there thinking, how is this going to benefit me? Let me do these things so that it benefits me, so it benefits my family. When you don't have that way of thinking, the sky is the limit. Because you're not worried about any of those things. You're not worried about how am I going to be bettered by this. And that limits your capabilities, and that limits your decision making. It limits your vision. You can only see so far in front of your face when you do that. I am happy to be here in Billings, where I spent a lot of my time living with my wife and when I was in school. And I had very fond memories of living in Billings. I always thought that one day, it's so nice here. There's always something to do, and it's for the most part, it's clean, and I can see myself living here. And I thought that for a long time until one day I said, I want to go home. Home is where your heart is, and for me, my heart has always been on the Crow Indian Reservation, and it will continue to be till the day I die. I thought it's important for me to raise my children there so that they know where they come from, they know who they are, they know who they're related to, and they know what it is to be an Indian, what it is to be a Native American, what it is to be Crow, Salaga. And I commend all of our off-reservation family. My brother lives up here and raises his family, and we know that it's hard. It's hard to better yourself. We need to leave and go to college or a school or some way to make our lives better, to make ourselves a more productive member to community. And to do that, you need education, you need training. And we usually leave the reservation to attain that. And you want to make yourself into a really good person with assets and tools, and you want to come home and help your family, help your community, be a contributing member to your community. But that's not always the case. It's not always the case. A lot of times we go home and we have the tools to work, but there's no jobs for us to use our tools. There's no jobs, there's no opportunity for us to put our minds to work to help our community, to better it. Because a lot of the times, the jobs that are available are given to people through nepotism, through cronyism, through backhanded deals because they know somebody. And I know a lot of jobs off reservation happen that way too, but for the most part, you should not have to kill yourself through college to be rejected by your own people. When you go home to work for the tribe, people should be bending over backwards trying to find a way for you. If we truly have a selfless community and the idea that no one person is better than the rest of the community, that we can all do things to make our tribe a better place, why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we making the tribe better? Why are we making it more enticing for all the people who live in Billings, who are educated, who have tools, who are good people, who know how to work? Why are we making it enticing for them to go back home and say, I want to come here and work. I want to be here home where there's opportunity. I want to work for my tribe. I want to help my people because that's what I want to do. They're not doing that because they can't. They're not doing that because the tribe is so unstable. It is so unreliable that the reality is no one wants to work for the tribe, which is just mind-boggling to me, and it's sad, but it's the reality. Do you know one person who earned retirement working for the tribe? Oh, wait. Has anybody even come close? Besides you, Dad? Put your hand down. I can't think of anybody. And that's weird. Why is it so weird to me to think that I want to work for the tribe and earn a retirement and put in all my years there until I retire? I want to work at a place that long. To think about that for our tribe, that's a pipe dream. And it shouldn't be that way. Why is it that way? It shouldn't. So why can't we make it a reality? Are we any different than anybody else? No, we're not. We're made out of the same material, the same DNA that everybody else has businesses. Let's operate our tribe like a business, a well-run, oiled machine that will take care of itself, that we don't got to worry about a turnaround every 4 years, thinking that, well, I got a job now for 4 years, I'll feel safe for 4 years. I don't want to feel safe for 4 years. I want to feel safe for the rest of my life. I want to be able to have a tribe to say, okay, if something happens, someone's going to look out for me. Someone's going to take care of me. Somebody has my back. Someone in there is going to be an advocate for me, and it doesn't matter if I voted for them or if I'm related to them. That is the kind of system that we need. That is the kind of mindset that we all need to make our tribe a better place. And until we get there, we're going to be stagnant. We're going to be stuck. And I don't agree with it. And I see no reason why we can't change that, because I believe that we can. And I believe when you have selfless individuals like myself, Deanna, and Melva, like I said before, the sky is the limit. So talking to my off-reservation constituents, a lot of the problems were that they had to learn not to rely on the tribe. And that's sad when you think that if someone's going to look out for a Crow tribal member, it should be the tribe. That is the first entity that should look out for its people, is our executive branch, our judicial branch, and our legislative branch. They left because there was nobody there looking out for them. Why? Why is that? Is it because we believe more in ourselves than we do our members? That we believe that we should be taken care of before somebody else? When you put others' needs before yours, you are truly a selfless individual, and your rewards are great, and great beyond comprehension. Okay? So a lot of the feelings were, I love being a Native American, I love being in Salaga, but I don't like going home, and I feel sad. And a lot of them said, why can't we have a sub-office up here? Why can't we have somewhere in Billings that we can go to? Maybe the tribe could rent or purchase a building, and that could be our little home away from home. When I went to when I was attending school in Bozeman, we had a little group of Crows there, and we always congregated in the same place in our little housing complex. And there was a room on campus. It was a room in them. You would go there, and you never really know what it's like to be alone until you've been alone. I remember when I went to my first year at MSU in Billings, I went an entire day without saying a single word, and I didn't realize that until I got home that night to lay down for bed. And I was thinking, yeah, I didn't say a single thing, and it made me lonely. So when I went to Bozeman, to have your people there, people who were related to you, that you knew, that it felt like you were home. And traditionally, this is our home. This is this was our reservation at one point, on the reservation. Why can't we have a place for all our tribal members to congregate? They could have doings there, they could have meetings. Maybe they could have a little place for elders just to go congregate with other elders. Maybe we could have a little daycare facility there for all our Absaloga family that needs to work, that doesn't have anywhere to put their kids. I don't know if any of you have ever tried to find childcare up here in Billings. It's damn near impossible. It's hard unless you're rich. You're pretty much working a job just to pay for your daycare. Why can't we provide daycare for our Absaloga members up here? They're still Crow, right? They are. Why do we pretend they don't exist if you don't live on the reservation? That extends to not just Billings but everywhere else. We got to be looking out for our people. Our people need advocates. There are things that happen to them in hospitals, in things that we feel like aren't in our reach, and we should look out for them. Why don't we have a tribe that doesn't look out for its people? And it's sad. So I believe that we have a team here that does that. I believe we have a team that is capable of doing that, and it doesn't take much. All it takes is to say, hey, what's going on over here? Why is this happening? Why? Why aren't people asking these questions? These are the questions that need to be asked, because without asking questions, change will never happen. And that's what we want. We want change. Change from the stagnant, change from the old way. And I believe we're the ones to do that. I was watching all the videos on the Riverfront College where the candidates did their interviews, their questions, and I was really taken back. I don't envy a lot of the voting tribal members. They got some tough decisions. There's some smart people out there, including myself, Deanna, and Melba. But what I do know is that change is on the horizon. Change for the good, change for the better. Because right now, we would have to do a lot. We would have to try extra hard to make it worse, okay? That's how bad it is. But we don't want anybody to do just the baseline minimum. We want people to step in there, give me the ball, I'm going to take it to the rack, okay? That's what I want. That's what we're going to do as a team. So, when you find yourself at the voting booth this Saturday, please, please, please remember, use your head. Deanna Stewart, Chairman. Melba Iron, Vice Chairman. Levi Black Eagle, Secretary. Thank you for your time. God bless, and God bless the Crow Nation.